How badly, Brandon answered the same question. Do you guys want to get back to Arlington? And do you think about that at all? And since the Big 12 seems to be, and the North title seems to be within reach.
You know, going back to Arlington, going back to, you know, Dallas Stadium is it's in the back of all of our minds. Just because we know when we went there last time that the chips didn't fall in our favor. But we really control our destiny here, and we have a mindset now that if we do, when we do go back to Dallas, that, you know, we're not going to let it fall into somebody else's hands. You know, we're not going to let them take the game away from us. You know, we're going to go out there and make it be known that, you know, we are the champs and this is what we deserve.
At the same time, don't you gotta look at Kansas this week?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, you do have to. You can't overlook teams. You know, Kansas as a team is a young team. Well, not really a young team, but, you know, a new coaching staff coming in. Players trying to learn what the coaches are selling them, trying to buy into what they're selling them. And you can see it on film that game after game after game, a little bit more is starting to show up within that team. Heck, they were down, 45 to 14 or something like that, beginning of the fourth quarter, and came back and won versus Colorado last week. So that in itself shows that they have a lot of fight in them. That, you know, they wait for teams to overlook them, and then they're going to come up and they're going to jump on you. And so we can't do that, and we can't overlook, you know, A&M and Colorado in our next games either.
So that got your attention, what Kansas did Saturday?
Of course, anytime, you know, you have a basketball score like they put up, you have to look and you have to, you know, wonder what happened. And on film, they put it on film that, you know, they're a good team, and if you don't watch out for them, they're going to come up and bite you.
Your offense has improved leaps and bounds from last year. What's the biggest difference from this year from the last year? Why such a great improvement?
I think just because we're more comfortable. Heck, we've been doing it now for 2.5, close to 3 years now. You know, within the spread, run, and pass, things like that. Last year, you know, we kind of, injury-wise, we had to tweak it a little bit, you know, to go to the power running. But the seniors on the team, they've been running it for a while. Us young guys that, you know, we stepped in, we've been running it for a while, since high school, things like that. And so, you know, you just feel comfortable with it, and it's we buy into what the coaches are saying. And once you do that, and you start believing that, then all you have to do is just trust it. Just trust it, and you see what happens. You know, we get to put up 400 yards of rushing in a game, or close to 600 yards total offense in a game, stuff like that. That just is mind-boggling if you think about it outside of, you know, hey, we're going to go in there and we're going to run the zone read, and we're going to have 300 yards of rushing offense in this game. You tell somebody that, they won't believe you. But if, you know, you have the guys that we have, and, you know, the offensive line that loves to run block, love to run block. You have Roy and Rex and Trey that they don't mind not carrying the ball. You know, if they want to throw a block or something, they love doing that too. And then the receiver core, heck, they love to block as well, but they also love to catch the ball. So whenever they get a chance, they're going to go all out for it. You put all those together, you know, with the quarterbacks that we have that are very athletic, that's a mass weapon right there of destruction that the coaches have put forth, and it's really fun to be a part of.
Cody, the quarterbacks and just, I guess, your unselfishness and comfort level right now, how much of that has to do with Coach Watson?
It has to do a lot, just because of that's how he's brought us up. You know, he's straightforward with us, and he always says that we always have a place. No matter what that place is on this team, we always have a place and a job to do. And you know, really, between me, Zach, and Taylor, and even the guys under us like LaTravis and Ron Kellogg and Breon Carnes, those guys, we all have a place, and we bought into that. And the selfishness has really just gone away from everybody in our room just by that whole concept. Because once you believe that, hey, if I do my job, no matter what it is, and we still win, then you don't have to worry about being selfish. Or, hey, I want to play, I want this, I want this. No, the I's go away, and it's we, it's us, things like that. And really, that's about it. Just going in and believing what Watson says and buying into it.
So with all the media and fans wanting to make Taylor the second coming of Eric Crouch, does that motivate you, make you mad, or do you just kind of like being under the radar for now?
I like being on the radar now because I don't have anything to worry about. I can go out there and basically have fun, and try to shield some of the stuff off of Taylor, because everybody around here wants that to be. They want him to be like you said, the next coming of Eric Crouch, and he has the potential to be. He's a very, very gifted athlete, and as a older guy, between me and Zach, and the guys that really can help Taylor out with the things that he's going through. That's one of the things that we have to do is help him by shielding things away from him when we can. Trying to tell him, hey, don't, you can't listen to this stuff because people will always try to build you up, and the first time that you mess up, they're going to snatch everything from under you, and try to give to him what the older guys gave to us. Guys like Marlon Lucky, guys like Sue, that really gave small little lessons to us that said that, hey, this place is a wonderful place. This place will build you up and make you feel like you're on top of the world. But you got to stay humble, stay hungry, and if you do that, then all the accolades and things like that will come.
Cody, when was the time this year when you had to shield him? When was the time this season when you kind of had to, like you said, shield him or try to talk to him? Was it after the Texas or North Dakota State game, or when did that kind of come into play?
Really, one of the biggest ones was the Texas game. It was a real big one just because he was just frustrated. He was frustrated with himself, with the things that was going on, and we really had to take him in and say, hey, trust me, these things happen. It's football, and basically like open up a new door to him. Like, hey, dude, trust me, you're okay. Like, this is just one game. Maybe they game planned you perfectly. They had a extra week. They were on a bye week. They had you down pat. It's all right. Now we have to throw a curveball to them. We have to change something up. And for me, I told him, hey, it happened to me. Come the Baylor and the OU game, Baylor was all right. OU had to come in, and things just weren't working. We had to throw a curveball. We had to put Zach in. We had to, change things up, change the offense up. It happens. So, South Dakota State game, really not so much, just because I think he was just aware of things that were going on. But like I said, the Texas game was one of the big ones where we, as a unit, a quarterback unit, really had to, help a guy out and, open a door to him.